You are a family life practitioner. As a matter of fact, you're the Jagaban. I like that. The Odogu himself, right? Okay. So, in a world where global perceptions of masculinity are shifting towards vulnerability and the overt display of emotions for acceptance, how can we preserve and modernize the African wisdom around masculinity, family, and parenting without losing the core values of identity, discipline, and belonging that have traditionally safeguarded the family unit?
Thank you for that. Right even before the coming of Europeans, we have built successful family life that is devoid of divorce and separation, and parents were measured by the growth and development of their family and sons, and they actually protected their families at all costs. And so for the African father, how do we let this value be shown out there? African parents and fathers are not weaklings. They defend their family, even laying down their lives if there is war, pestilence, and all those things. They were absolutely responsible to ensure there is no external or internal threat for their families. And so today we have the challenge where fathers are giving up so easily. We have more baby fathers than fathers who want to stay with women and ensure that their children are productive. And so we want to show the world as African fathers, we are not afraid to fail, and we are not afraid to say it is tough, but we have built resilience to overcome these challenges and still be there for our children. Right. Secondly, the African father is that one that is productive. He may not be rich, he may not have everything, but he will be there for his children, doing his best. Today we see the idea of asking women, what are you bringing to the table? This is not African. African says, I'm in charge of the table. I go, I work out my ass there, I come back and ensure that my family get the best of what I can provide. So this question is, what is she bringing to the table? How much is she earning? It is a Western thing. You want the money of the woman. You want what the woman will do for you, cook for you, wash for you, bring money for you, and you sit there. It's not African. So Africa wants to support the women, because those days the women have farms, they go and trade, but the man don't base the sustenance of the family based on the value and the monetary terms the woman is bringing. That is Africa. And so we must be bold enough to do that. Then African man shares his history with his family. I remember growing up, I knew my cousins, I knew their names, I knew the schools they attended. So African fathers are connected. My father shared the story when he was very young, when he came into after the war. There were apprentices those times, and one apprentice was found drinking beer during the day. In fact, the fathers, those who were fathers in the community that time in Zaria, brought the young boy up and gave him 24 lashes. So it was not just you parent a person or a child because it's biological. As long as you are a parent, you are a parent to every child around you. And so the children feared and revered whatever parent that is around them, not biologically theirs. And so this idea for us begin to think as individuals, it doesn't matter, and nobody should ask my son or my daughter what he or she does. It is my challenge, it is my responsibility. No, it's a collective responsibility. So we need to tell the world it takes a village to raise a child. And it is safer for every one of us, because a corrupt family can corrupt your own family. A corrupt family can disintegrate and bring menace to your own family, because our children will mingle together either within the community or different places. So we must show that strength. And lastly, African fathers transfer wealth to their children. Recently, I was in the village and they showed us a land our grandfather left. and they shared it among their sons, which are 4 among my uncles. And a lady told me that the one they shared for us, that's my own father, they are pricing it for 40 million. I was like, my father never bought this land. It came from his grandfather. And now I'm inheriting that. So African fathers don't look out for children that they will be beneficiaries to them in old age. They build resources. They have palm kernels, they have farms, they have tubers of yam in various places. And so we can take it to the world and say our fathers are strong, much, much better than what we are trying to copy. Then lastly, for those who are here, the family systems engineering have a tool that helps fathers to build, not just be a modern father, but building the traditional core values that make us strong as Africa, that we can tell the world we are better off raising functional families. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.